Hello, welcome to a demonstration of Orbiter 8, a blockchain space game. Orbiter 8 is a fully distributed game app written for the Ethereum network. I'm about to show you the key points of the latest build and kind of give you an idea of what the gameplay will be like. Here we go, let's play. Our ship is Shippy Dippy, and I am Captain Skippy. As we enter the game world, we're reading the data from chain, generating the world around us as you see it now. This is our ship that we've zoomed in on, and we have 5 equipment in our cargo holds on board this ship right now. We own 5 equipment. Trade is a key part of this game, and if we look at the planets of the system here, you'll notice that each one of these has surrounding it a space station. Any planet can have a space station. It can only have one space station. Several things will happen at space stations, and one of the most important is trade. You see, this port is buying equipment, selling fuel, and buying organics. Well, we happen to have 5 equipment, and they're buying equipment, so let's trade at this port. And we'll sell all 5. And why don't we just go ahead and buy some fuel ore too. We'll buy 5 fuel ore and sell 5 equipment. We're going to commit to trade. Currently we have 1,070 credits. So I'm committing to the network a transaction of 0 Ethereum that asks the contract to do this trade. These goods, the equipment, the fuel ore, they don't exist as tokens in the real world. But the in-game credits, those have an ERC20 interface, meaning you can actually trade those on any open market. Well, now we have 1,920 credits, and on board our craft we have 5 fuel. So as we continue to grind, and it probably won't be quite that profitable in the next demo, we'll continue to earn credits. Those credits can be used to increase the number of cargo holds on our ship, meaning that we can trade more at a time, and it can also be used to, say, upgrade a planet. That's right, you can upgrade planets because you can own planets. All of these planets are ownable NFTs. You can claim any unclaimed planet, and there's a really clever way that these planets are generated. So the Orbiter 8 is the first craft that can travel outside the solar system. We've gone interstellar, but the rest of the solar system really isn't built up or explored yet, so there's this frontier, this opportunity to do these things. So what happens technically, as a user goes to a solar system that has never been explored before, that system is generated in that transaction. So in this way we democratize the cost of building out a virtual world to all of the users that are playing the game. And we also incentivize doing this because this allows those new travelers to these new places to claim those planets as part of their empire. So let's take a look at how that's working right now. First we'll close this menu, then we'll jump on over to the sun. We'll take a look at where we can go. We've got a couple of some blemishes here in the UI. This is what alpha demos do. Well, let's just work with what we got. We're going to go to our neighboring star, number 2. So I'm being presented with a MetaMask pop-up that you can't see. I'm going to confirm the transaction, but first I'll let you know this transaction cost 0.000105 Ethereum. We haven't done any form of optimization in terms of using layer 2 technology or anything like that to bring down the cost of transactions. We're actually postponing that work until the core gameplay is complete because that ecosystem is developing so rapidly. So I'm going to confirm that transaction, and now we're going to have what would be a normal user wait time for a turn to take place. And in this case, we do have our interstitial up. We're traveling to a new star system. We'll be right back. And the information that's shown to you on the screen is actually a series of randomized bits of information to help the user understand the game world itself and the interface and whatnot. It's an opportunity to communicate with the user while the gameplay is taking place. So now we are in solar system number 2. There's somebody else here. Let's see what ship this is. This is the USS Sauce by Randall Calzone. So another ship in our system. This is a massively multiplayer world. Your exact location is no more precise in this game than what object are you circling right now in what system. That's how we keep the volume of data we store to the blockchain to a minimum while still providing an actual multiplayer experience with a virtual world, unlike, I think, just about any blockchain game that exists so far. So we'll take a look at one of these randomly generated planets while we're here. This one happens to have rings. It's got 2 moons. Both of them have been unexplored. If you own a planet, you own the subsequent moons. If a user were to play, upgrade this planet, they could provide a space station. I could trade at this space station. That user in turn would get a small cut of what happens at this station, earning credits while they're not even playing the game. This is the bulk of what the demo provides so far. The upgrade tech trees, the opportunity to have war with other players, that's all coming up in future demos. We're working on polishing off what we have now, cleaning up a lot of the bugs, creating a smooth interface, and trying to make it work well on mobile at the same time. And that's our goal for the next demo. I hope what you've seen so far has been informative and helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thank you.
Liberta Galactica